things won't change until we as a whole can acknowledge that black people can be racist. And of
Well,
course,
I'm
I
definitely gonna acknowledge that because I don't believe that there's a black race. I don't believe there's a white race. I believe there's only one race.
for
And so
sure.
my belief is there's literally no way that a human being could be racist unless there's another race of beings that are here on this planet, which so far I'm unaware of. So this whole racist narrative is just a social construct that has been created to divide us. As we continue, if we continue to participate in it, as long as we continue to participate in it, we keep it alive. I think what we should show is that Morgan Freeman video when he's talking to Don Lemon. And he's like, "How do we get rid of? Stop talking about it. Stop calling me a black man. I'll start calling you a white man. We're human. You know, there is no black. I've never seen a black person on this planet. I've never seen a white person on this planet. So I'm my whole stance moving forward as God continue to grace me with day by day on this planet is to live free from I've been free from many chains over the years, and I believe this is another one.
Well, the thing for me is being honest to say that anybody, I guess to say anybody can be hateful. So I thank you for your correction. Anybody can be hateful. Um, it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter your skin color, because at the end of the day, we witness people, quote unquote, our supposedly skin color be hateful towards us because, and we talked about this earlier, but because we didn't think the way that they did. And so in that way, you was, because racism, all it is rooted in hate. It's rooted in hatred, you know. So if we, let's go a bit further. Let's go a bit further and stop looking at the term racism, but just look at simply hatred. You know, whether you hate me because of the color of my skin or you hate me because of my ideals, at the end of the day, I feel we have to be honest to say that anybody can be hateful towards anybody. I think the problem is that when you do call it out for one group of people, they try to justify that. Well, they was this way towards us, or and so what are you saying? That makes it right? That makes, because two wrongs never made it right. You know what I'm saying? Two wrongs never made it right.
You know, what's crazy is when Whoopi Goldberg almost got fired from The View is when she said something with some common sense. She's always pushing the whole race narrative, but when she almost got let go is when she said, when she's talking about the whole, it's human beings being killing other human beings. It's human beings hating on other human beings.
Oh, bro, you made a good point. I forgot.
They almost let her go. They almost let her go. I said, "Whoa, she's right." And even Trump supporters looking at me like, "She ain't. Yes, she right. Listen to her. That
She,
is right. It's human beings killing other human beings. Human beings hating on other human beings.
let's go to that
That's
one real quick.
that.
It literally says Whoopi Goldberg suspended from the View after Holocaust comments. Literally what we're saying right now. Literally what we're saying right now in terms of just acknowledging that human beings being hateful towards other human beings, because that's the truth. She almost got canceled for that. That just go to show that you can't speak the truth on mainstream media, TV. You can't speak the truth, bro. You gotta push that narrative. You gotta push that narrative. You gotta push. Let me stop. But you gotta push that narrative, bro. You gotta push that narrative, even if you don't agree. It's crazy because she 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 spoke from the heart on that. She spoke from the heart and what she really felt, and they was like, nah, we ain't
Right.
doing
MK Ultra medicine is wearing off.
the Manchurian Candidate.
Breaking news overnight. The View co-host Whoopi Goldberg suspended for 2 weeks for her comments about the Holocaust. Ariel Reshef has the story. Good morning, Ariel.
Good morning to you, George. Though Goldberg has apologized, her comments sparked a firestorm, some seeing this as a troubling sign of fading understanding about the horrors of the Holocaust. This morning, ABC News suspending Whoopi Goldberg for 2 weeks in response to her inflammatory remarks about the Holocaust. ABC News President Kim Godwin saying in a statement, effective immediately, I am suspending Whoopi Goldberg for 2 weeks for her wrong and hurtful comments. While Whoopi has apologized, I've asked her to take time to reflect and learn about the impact of her comments. The entire ABC News organization stands in solidarity with our Jewish colleagues, friends, family, and communities.
If you're going to do this, then let's be truthful about it, because the Holocaust isn't about race.
On Monday's show, the host of ABC's The View inaccurately claimed the Holocaust was not related to race.
It's not about race. It's not about race.
What is it about?
Because it's about man's inhumanity to man. That's what it's about.
Whoopi Goldberg.
Goldberg appearing to double down on the Colbert Show that night.
The American experience tends to be based on skin.
Yes. And so that is what race means to me. Mm-hmm. When you talk about being a racist, I was saying you can't call this racism. This was evil. Mm-hmm. This wasn't based on the skin. You couldn't tell who was Jewish. Mm-hmm. They had to delve deeply to figure it out.
Then tweeting an apology, saying in part, the Jewish people around the world have always had my support, and that will never waver. I'm sorry for the hurt I have caused. And the next day, opening The View with this.
I said that the Holocaust wasn't about race, and it was instead about man's inhumanity to man. But it is indeed about race, because Hitler and the Nazis considered Jews to be an inferior race. Now, words matter, and mine are no exception. I regret my comments, as I said, and I stand corrected. I also stand with the Jewish people, as they know, and y'all know, because I've always done that.
So we can stop right there. Wow, bro. Wow. And I knew that, but I actually forgot it caused so. I guess I didn't know that I didn't know she was suspended for 2 weeks. I knew they were causing a major uproar about that. But bro, she spoke the truth, and you said that it wasn't about race. And what's the woman's name who asked her? Well, what is it about then? She said, when Whoopi Goldberg said, "Well, it isn't about race," and the woman said, "Well,
Joy Behar."
She said, I guess that's her name. She asked her the question. She said, "Well, what's it about then?" But that go to show you literally right there. Literally, we just exposed the media that they push a race narrative, because we just said that humans can be evil, that humans can be inhumane towards other human beings. Got nothing to do with race, because literally, and you and I talk about this all the time, but I'm finna speak in the black liberal language, but it be my people, skin color folk, who be quick to do me dirtier than white folk, and that's the black liberal language. My own folk who look like me be quicker to do me dirtier than what a white. And bro, I've literally had white people give me the shirts off their back to help me in situations, bro. So how can I sit up here and act like all of them are racist? I've had so many quote unquote white people, Caucasian, Europe, whatever you want, American or whatever, do so much for me, leave me in tears before, bro, because I was so blessed. And that's not to say that black folks haven't given me the shirts off their back, because they have as well. But the point that I'm getting at is to act like one group or set of people just outright hated me and wanted me dead, when another group didn't. When we literally hear this stuff in the music daily, for me to sit up here and act like that it can't be hate on all sides, I'm being I'm being disingenuous. I'm being disingenuous. I'm being a liar, intellectually honest, whatever you want to say. But wow, bro.
Right. And that's the other thing is what that does for me, I'm learning being an individual is where it's at. Because I was born. Me is me. So that means when God made me, he threw away the mold. I'm my own self. I have my own autonomy, and that's it. I don't belong to a group or anything except for Christ. And so for me, that's the most liberating thing is saying, we want to label and we want to say, okay, because my skin tone is this, I'm supposed to act this way, I'm supposed to look this way, I'm supposed to talk this way. Bro, I am just one person. That's it.
Yep.
It stops there. It stops there. So you can try to identify me. Oh, you're a black. No, I'm just Jermaine. That's it. I'm Damano. Look at me, my character, my individualism. I am going to make decisions based on what's going on up here and not what's going on or what I feel like I should be connected to based on something as shallow as a color of my skin when I have all these brain cells going on, when everybody's brain cells look the same color.